La Pascualita is a famous mannequin in a bridal shop in Chihuahua, Mexico, and also known as the Corpse Bride of Mexico. Let's watch this TikToker as she shares the story of this lifelike mannequin.
Let's talk about one of the most terrifying legends from Mexico, La Pascualita mannequin. Now, before I show you the creepy videos of this mannequin, let me break down the story a little bit. It was March 25th, 1930, when Pascuala Esparza's bridal shop in Chihuahua, Mexico, placed a very realistic looking mannequin on its storefront. Now, people immediately noticed that it looked a little too eerily familiar to the shop owner's daughter, who had just passed away from a scorpion bite on her wedding day. Now, coupled with how much it looked like her, how it was wearing a wedding dress, and how it had realistic looking set of hands and nails and veins, people started to speculate that the shop owner went crazy after his daughter's unaliving, wanted to keep her memory alive, and decided to embalm her body and prop her up for everyone to see her beauty and commemorate her. According to legend, obviously. Then it would be in the early 2000s that people would be more horrified of her because of this video. Now I'm gonna show you the video, but you need to look very close because it's one of those potato quality videos. It was recorded like in the early 2000s, okay? But in the video, you see La Pascualita smile. And guys, this was before filters, okay? Just take that in mind, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna show you the video. Here it is. Now, our favorite Mexican paranormal TV show, Extra Normal, went to Chihuahua to investigate and basically asked the citizens if they have seen anything weird with La Pascualita. And the citizens in Chihuahua claim that sometimes they don't see the mannequin there, or that it would be moved from its position, and sometimes they apparently even see a woman in a wedding dress walking around the streets in the middle of the night, while La Pascualita is not in the front of the store. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this story is a little bit heartwarming, a little bit, because it's kind of like a tragic story. And if it is true that this is not a mannequin, it's actually a body, and the dad felt so heartbroken that he wanted to show off his daughter's beauty in what could have been basically a bride, it's a little bit heartwarming. But I'm gonna be honest, if I was her, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. But what do you guys think? Legend or hoax? Let me know.
In 2000, before filters were widely used, viewers were terrified about the viral video of Pascualita smiling. Others reported the uncomfortable feeling of her eyes following them as they walk around the store. Here's another video showing how her eyes moved. While some believe La Pascualita is an embalmed and preserved body, skeptics think the story is a brilliant marketing strategy to attract visitors and make the shop famous worldwide. Filipino elders often warn, never open the door if you hear knocking, unless the person outside speaks first. They also say if you ask who is it, a spirit will answer and might copy the voice of someone you know. The girl had a shocking experience when she heard a continuous knock in her door. When she opened it, she saw a woman dressed in black and the lights flickers, making the situation even scarier. Some people think the woman could be part of a cult, while others were convinced that it might have been a prank. But what do you think? A TikTok user uploaded a video of her terrifying encounter with a mysterious entity.
Luli!
In the video, the door repeatedly opens and closes by itself. She carefully walks toward the door. To her shock, a black figure is standing in the hallway. As if playing a twisted game of Peekaboo, the entity moves closer when she tries to hide behind a door and peeks out. Shaking with fear, she backs away from the door, but the entity is already in front of her. Now, would you dare play Peekaboo with such playmate? Have you ever seen a ghost? If not, what would you do if you saw one? In this video, 3 ghosts were sitting at the end of a table. One of them noticed the man and stood up. Suddenly, the man heard the sound from the piano. When he turned to camera, he saw a little girl playing it. Scared, he looked back at the table, but the ghosts were gone. When he turned the camera back to the little girl, she had disappeared too. Seeing one ghost is scary enough. But what would it feel like to encounter an entire ghost family? Would you go to the top floor of the building, lights off and alone, just to watch the live band performing? If not, then what can you say about this video? In the middle of the crowd, someone noticed something strange in the building and decided to start recording. As they zoomed in on the top floor, they saw a lady in white. Her pale face could barely be seen. She was just standing there, silently watching. Was it just a shy person who didn't want to join the crowd? Or was it a lonely ghost, longing to belong? We'll never know